Okay, we're just getting the information that we are switching to French now for like half an hour. So we're in the middle of the next hand. There's a race. We can't see the whole cards yet. We're waiting for the French guy to come in. So there he is. Hi, nice to meet you. I can't speak French at all. Like I learned it in school. I can say bonjour, ça va?
Hello. Just introduction. No problem.
So we have nine players left. On this monitor, you see like all the action in real time. Our viewers see it in like a 30 minutes delay. So we have pocket queens here. We have no idea what Sork has at the moment because he did not show us his whole cards. But he gets free betted there from the pocket queens.
Moi, je vais bien faire le commentaire en français parce que pour les Belges, il y en a aussi beaucoup qui sont dedans. Ils ne parlent pas bien anglais.
We have just to believe what he has. What everybody that is able to speak French can.
Il a encore 6 millions, peut-être 4. Copain, notre compatriote de Namur, il a 3 millions. Donc on va lui applaudir quand même. Hein.
So I'm gonna do a little bit English in between. So we just try not to talk over each other. So we do it duolingual right now. You played the main event and some side events. I think I have seen you a couple of times playing here.
I played the main event. The first day it's all about surviving. That's it, and I've done that. So I threw away at least 5-6 times ace king. Second day it was all about taking the average. I see we got some action of Danny Covan. Maybe 3 and 6 of diamonds. Oh, he mucks. Okay, he's just patient now. Danny Covan vient juste de jeter sa main, donc il n'est pas dans l'action. On leur dit de gérer bien son stack. Il n'a pas obligé de jouer déjà. Laisser 2-3 personnes s'envoler dans les blinds. Danny doit faire le top 3.
So which player is from France on the final table? Is there a player from France? Okay. We have like 9 different nations on the feature table. Belgium. I've seen you and him like on the yeah. I have seen you like having coffee in the morning and stuff.
Coffee in the morning. Yeah. Si Danny peut gérer son stack, c'est un joueur excellent, tous on le sait. Il est presque premier dans le ranking à Namur. Il joue pour le paquet de Bahamas. Et ici, il est très relax. On lui souhaite tout le bonheur, mais aussi un peu de chance dans le carte. Danny Covan vient de jeter sa main. Parce qu'il n'y a pas d'action, je vais lui dire aussi que, en anglais, day 2, it's all about taking the average. If you do that, you're in top 30, 40, so in the money. And then you can play. Day 3, I was there too, and on the feature table, first hand, ace king.
Then you busted.
No, ace king. I went all in because I was sitting in between 2.3 million and 3 million.
Oh, okay.
I had 300.
So twice the average and 3 times the average, something like that.
10 times my stack. So I was squeezed, so I had to go all in. Normally I don't do that, but still. And they respected me. Say, whoa, this is nice. Second hand. Same cards, identical. So what do you think? They forgot to take my cards away. It's the same card. And I had an instant call from 2 10s from the chip leader, and I was out because there was nothing folded.
You have to win those flips. So we have a hand here. Folds. So we have. Wow. Okay. So deuce 5. Casey Castle raises. Gets free bet by 3-4 offsuit, and now the pocket tens of Zork are like the best hand actual, but normally you don't have the best hand after this action.
Zork est en train de penser qu'est-ce qu'il doit faire avec les 2-10. Il y avait un raise incroyable avec 3 et 4 offsuit, de 2 et 5 aussi, donc maintenant il ne sait plus quoi faire. Il a fait all in pour un million.
Oh, he pushes all in, yeah.
Je pense que les autres vont jeter immédiatement, c'est un bon all in. Et il prend quand même.
And he will win this hand right there, like I can see them calling. Like 480k without a flop, that's always nice for pocket tens.
Demi-million, il a pris demi-million parce que les autres voulaient piquer le pot, mais l'autre avait la chance d'avoir 2-10, il a fait all in, donc il ne pouvait pas faire le call certainement. Pumpernickel est maintenant égalité avec Covin en deuxième place, ils ont 3 millions.
So do you have a favorite on the table?
My favorite is the professor here.
The professor?
Yes, the professor from here, Croatia. We call him the professor because his mother is a professor in what was it? Nuclear energy resources.
That's like sounds like an easy yeah, it's like.
And his father is gives lessons in mathematics and statistics. So imagine him as a boy back home. What did they have to do? Only calculate. Himself, by the way, is giving a good. He's in a brainstorming group of Croatia for the government, just thinking about the future. So he's really, wow, he's a wizard. You can ask him the square root of 12 numbers, he will say it immediately.
Okay, that's important for poker players, like can do the math and stuff. So
on the table there's nobody better, impossible, who is better in math. And he can see what it does with chips. It never flies with chips, it never takes big risks. I give him second place because the Spanish guy is not so good in maths, but he's the most fucking crazy guy I've ever seen on tournaments. And he won already in Madrid too, so I give him the favorite. Not because of the chips, because of his play.
But I have a last longer bet between Casey Castle and the Austrian guy Roman Pumpanek. So I want Roman to win. So we will have like some discussions in here. So if my guy is all in against your guy, I'm gonna root for my guy.
Of course. But I have my favorite too because it's my friend. It's Danny Covan. But I don't think he can handle the stress between. On his left side, a pure mathematician, and on his right side, a pure gambler. Danny Govan can count, but he doesn't care. He plays with the guts. We got 9 different nations at the table.
It's 9 different nations, yes. We had 10 different nations when there were 10 players, and we lost our guy from Germany.
So a good thing for the tournament is there is almost no combinations possible. I think there's friendship or respect at the table, but not real little groups of 3 Germans against 3 Belgians. It is better for the play. Now we're gonna see some real poker.
Casey Castle racing 7-8 suited. Behind him the pocket 5s of Lagerström. The guy I'm betting against bets that Lagerström comes further than Roman Pumpanek, so I would like to see Lagerström not winning the tournament. I would lose like €250 if that happens. So
il y a une paire de 5 pour Lagerström. Il avait un raise de Castle avec 7 et 8 de cœur. Il est en train de penser qu'est-ce qu'on va faire. Une paire de 5, c'est pas beaucoup. N'est pas en bonne position.
I know we should not do it, but I have looked at the cards of Roman Pumpanik in the big blind, and we will have some action coming up pretty soon. So Zork is the professor?
Zork is the professor. He's got no good cards in comparison with Castle because 7-8 it's against 5 and 8. But it's of course color against color. You never know. He doesn't take the risk.
Yeah, we got a suited ace in the small blind.
I'm sure that Danny Govan's gonna go.
He's lucky that he does not go all in because of that. Roman Pumpanik, my guy, has pocket checks there.
I think Danny Govan.
He will free bet for sure.
He knew that with his ace suited with hearts, he couldn't do anything because he saw a tell of Pumpanik. He couldn't read tell.
I think Roman did not look at his card till his turn, not to give away any reads or whatever. So we will see how Roman will play this hand. I want him to make a lot of chips, as I told you before, and he will free bet Casey Castle for sure. There's the free bet.
On a action à la table maintenant. On a la 7 et 8 de cœur de Castle contre les 2 jacks de Pumpanik. Il a race à 360 000. Donc il reste encore 255 000 à mettre pour Castle.
Casey Castle takes some time here. I don't think that he's going to call. Like Roman shows should show a lot of respect to a UTG race, so there's no reason for bluffing Casey Castle, that a guy that has a lot of experience, #1 player of the all-time money list from Slovenia. He has like so much experience. Roman was not even like born when he was playing his first big tournaments, so I don't see him like doing some crazy 4-bet stuff there.
I think it's surely not the time to do the 4-bet because he's going to have a 5-bet back again.
So Casey Castle has 1.6 million chips behind there.
Donc une possibilité que Castle fait un 3-bet, mais il a un joueur très expérimenté pour Pumpanik. On voit l'action? Oui, oui.
We see a call here. Okay, he tries to outplay Roman on the flop for sure.
Flat call is fait.
No.
Il y a 3 carreaux sur le bol, level 4, 6 et 9. Personne fait quelque chose avec, mais il y en a un open-ended pour Castle.
So now Roman for sure that's not the flop Roman wants to see. He does not have the jack of diamonds. There's a very coordinated board. There's so many cards that could have hit a set, open-ended, gut shots, whatever. So I'm not sure that Roman is so happy at all with that flop. But I think he will see bet for like 100% of the time to get some information out of his opponent.
Oui, maintenant parce qu'avec le flop, les deux ont toutes les chances, mais c'est difficile à faire. Je pense quand même le joueur expérimenté va faire assez bête pour avoir de l'information.
And if you see the percentage, like Roman is not that far ahead with his pocket jacks there. Even like Casey Castle has no diamond at all, but he has position on Roman as well. He can like if the diamond comes on the turn, which does not make the straight for Casey Castle, it's also Casey can bluff so many turns. So Roman is not that big of a favorite there with all this. Other stuff happening. I'm missing the word I'm searching for right now.
On l'a dit, Pumpanik avec toute son expérience a fait un bet de 750 000 to call. Avec 700 000 avec rien du tout, mais un open-ended c'est beaucoup pour faire parce que c'est presque quand il y a de tout son stack qu'il doit jeter.
And Roman takes it down. That's my man. Plus 4, nearly like 400k profit in this hand. So he got back what he lost with Ace King against King Jack, where he made not a bad laydown, where he had to lay down his hand because the board was just ugly.
Pumpanik a juste pris 425 000, donc l'expérience a quand même gagné, l'autre n'a pas su faire. Il avait la position, mais il n'a quand même pas fait.
So a new hand is starting. Lagerström is folding. I still need to win my bet to Lagerström to bust before Roman, but Roman has much more chips.
On a de l'action de le chip lead. Maintenant Bernabeu est dedans. C'est le gagnant de Madrid. En plus, c'est le plus cool de la table et le plus fou ensemble. Il a fait 50 000 du call.
Bernabeu raises to 150k. There is no like real hands at the moment that can call him.
Oh, Danny Couvin de Belgique a As-3 parié. Je pense bien qu'il va faire un tribet. Ou il va le faire parce qu'il ne sait pas savoir que Bernabeu a des bonnes mains. Oh, il a max. C'est la première fois qu'il ne le fait pas. Tous nos amis ont dit à Danny Couvin, ne flambe pas, rège ton steak. Et il a fait. Il attend ses amis, son mental coach. Moi, je suis aussi un peu son mental coach. Toujours veut bien que Danny fait quelque chose. On a un call de Castle avec Roi 10.
So do you like the call of Casey Castle out of the big blind with King 10 there, or is it like a little bit tilt from the last hand?
I think it's a little bit tilted the last hand. He must, yeah, I know he checked, that's why he did it. And now he's got to call 120,000 because Bernabeu is a very aggressive player. He will do an any flop, so he mocks. It's just thrown away money. It's a very, very, very bad call. But he wanted to see the flop once.
So Bernabeu, he's like c-betting 100% of his hands when he's the pre-flop aggressor. He's just pure maniac.
Not only because he's got a chip lead. Without a chip lead, he's just the same maniac. Damn shame that the guy doesn't speak any word of English or any other language. Even Spanish is difficult for him because he speaks the slang. It's incredible.
But like I can't speak English, and then I saw him on the feature table asking in perfect English, am I allowed to use my iPod? So I think he's like
line by heart, very hard. He was practicing for 3 hours outside the terrace. Am I used to use my language?
Okay, so we always have our tournament director is capable of speaking Spanish, and I have seen them talking to each other, and afterwards I asked him, what did he say? He was like, I have no idea, like his Spanish is...
Spanish is a slang that no real Spanish understands. It's a crazy guy.
He's Mr. Penalty. Like in Madrid, he had like 3 penalties, and he looked at the floorman and said, "I don't care if you give me a penalty. I'm gonna ship it anyways." And he did.
Give me another penalty. I don't care. And he swears a lot in Spanish. That's why he got a penalty too. But it's his style. He's a good guy.
So next hand, and he keeps catching cards. So people at the table say that can't be possible. That Bernabeu always has a hand. But King Queen offsuit, Ace 10. Those are all hands you're supposed to raise on a final table. So there in the background we see Hans Peter.
Got Ace 10 suited, Ace 10 and another King Queen. It's easy, and other players will not believe that anymore after 10 times in a row, but believe the 11th time he's got it again and again. He takes a chick lead of double of Pumpernickel and Coven.
Yeah, like if you combine Pumpernickel, Coven and Lagerström, you have Bernabeu stack about like, okay, a little bit more, but he has more chips than player 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 in common. So he has a nice cheap lead. He has like...
I think all bets are off for Stuttgart, 300,000 only, so he's squeezed between a couple of big blinds.
Yeah, so the blinds are like 25k, 50k with a 5k ante, so he still has more than 100 big blinds left. So that's a nice stack for a final table.
I think it's going to be a long final table because with 3, 4 very good players are going to play all night long. There we have the cards of 7-8 suited Stuttgart. The 300,000 goes all in the pot. The 7 deuce will never lose, but at this time it's going to be very hard. Of course, we got 7-8 suited against him.
So. Would you show 7-8 suited with 5 big blinds, or would you? Which position does he have?
I would do. Any position was good because it's 300,000.
He still has fold equity.
Nobody wants to double him up.
Yeah.
It's better that he only takes just a couple of blinds instead of tripling him up.
But there's so many people behind him, but they don't have. Oh, pocket force. I think we will see a call here.
Because now he's got almost nobody behind. Pocket fours is an easy call now.
But as you know, I don't want Lagerström to win the hand. But like I'm happy for everybody that wins. So they all played a good game. So Lagerström is like thinking a little bit, because there's like one player behind him in the big blind that also can have a hand that shoves over his call.
Or just a steal over it.
Yeah. So if he calls and the big blind like shoves, he has to fold his pocket fours like all of the time. He's third in chips or fourth in chips. So he called.
We knew the fours we called. Pair of fours to Lagerström. Against 7-8, it's still a coin flip.
So Bernabeu is thinking about it. He has enough chips. Does he want like to triple them up? I don't like him to see him calling with queen deuce.
Bernabeu is gonna make the call or even an overbet just to pick the call out. And takes two by himself.
Oh yeah, it looks just like a call. I don't think I'm not sure if I like the call, but as we see, the pocket
the fours have only 34%.
Like the 7-8 has like 40% of winning that hand pre-flop.
Good counter because with a deuce and a king.
He's running like God. He's running like God.
And believe what the stock is. Deuce. Nobody would expect him to play with a deuce. Crazy players at the table, they will win. Still gonna run, unstoppable run. Faire le commentaire un peu en français parce que vous ne voyez de Belgique. Bernabeu fait un call sick avec 2 et queen non paré. Le flop, une paire de 2 en plus. Lagerström thinks he's the best. Il pense que c'est le meilleur avec une double paire. Bernabeu fait un peu de show. Il pense, qu'est-ce qu'il peut avoir? Il espère que l'autre a le roi, une bonne paire, qu'il a fait un 3-bet, un quad-bet, ou parce qu'il est encore content? Non, il va faire un 3-bet. Et moi, le shérif, j'étais à la table, moi j'aurais gagné parce que la carte Doyle Brunson, c'est 10-2. Et regarde le bord, 10-2-2.
Even if it was in French, I got this line. The then twos with the Doyle Brunson. So it's a pretty nice spot. Lagerström bets into Bernabeu. He has positioned the whole hand on him, and he can be so pretty sure that there is no pocket tens or a better deuce out there. So it's possible that Lagerström is like losing. Like if he just calls now and puts his opponent on a flush draw. Like Stucker is out of there. Like he has he needs runner 8 or 7 or runner straight cards for winning that one. Bernabeu, Lagerström shoves. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win my last longer bet against Julian Harold right now here.
All in and a call immediate from Bernabeu.
Sure, there was no need in slow rolling. So that cost Julian Harold €100. Or on 4 comes, like he has like 11% of winning the hand. So there we go. 4. That's cruel. Like I'm losing my bets all the like. I don't know how that could happen. That was a lucky hit for Lagerström there. He did it the second time to me yesterday.
5 millions. Il a gagné presque 2,6 millions avec les 4. Il avait 11%. Il a fait le lucky draw sur le 4. C'est incroyable. 2 outs. Il avait 2 outs.
How could that? How can you run that bad in my world? Like I had last longer on Lagerström. I'm speechless right now. I'm sorry, guys.
Phil Helmut, he says, if poker was an honest game, I would never lose in my life because I'm the best.
Yeah, that was. I have seen the interview with him. It was like, who do you think is the best tournament player on the world? And said, if everything comes my way and I'm losing when I'm winning when I'm ahead, I would chip every tournament at all. So.
New chip leader. Lagerström takes the lead with 5 million. This is good news for all the rest. So it levels out and everybody now has more than $1 million. So 5. for the first one. Bernabeu's got 4 million, Pumpernic's got 3 million, Covan's got 3 million, and all the rest is almost 2 or 1 million. So nothing is changing, nothing is played yet. It's going to be a very tight game.
I'm still like people people that know me will say they have never seen me speechless, but Lagerström did it twice to me so far. Pocket dancing, pocket checks, and now like drawing nearly dead on the flop, hitting a 4 there. Like what did I do to the world to deserve that? Okay, I need to cool down a little bit. I stood up in the commentary box to Julia, and now I can sit down again and cry a little bit like a baby.
Pour une fois, Bernabeu a fait un parfait jeu parce qu'il avait le flop de rêve pour lui. Il l'avait, l'autre il tombe dans le noix d'araignée, il sera mangé complètement, c'était out pour lui. Et au lieu de out, avec 11% de out, non, il n'a pas out, il a chip lead. On fait une petite pause parce que les chips sont pas comptés, il y a trop de stacks.
I'm gonna kick the dealer's ass when he leaves that table. We have to say that like Lagerström made a big mistake there. He misplayed the hand at all. He did not shove pre-flop, let Bernabeu in. Bernabeu flops the world, and when he is
Totally wrong play. I agree, 100% totally wrong play. That shows that poker is not honest.
Yeah, it's just a cruel game. So Roman, hit him hard. Come on, misplay this hand as well, my friend. So now he has chips. He's the new chip leader, and he has positional Roman. He has like new self-confidence. But how he runs, maybe there's coming the flop like ace 6, and Roman will go broke against him, and I have to give Julian the first 100 euros for sure. So he folds.
I think Bernabeu is gonna cool down for just 2-3 hands, and then he's gonna replay his hand because he wants 3 million back. He wants it back, and he's gonna steal it trying to.
So we can't see the cards of Belinsky again. Like I think that the field has some errors there. It's sometimes they don't show his cards in the break. We will move him to another seat that we can see his whole cards again. Good job, Roman. Wins another board. Just stay focused.
Tourner à table. Pas qu'on joue une main. Il joue très tight. Il a même jeté As-4 pareillé en position. J'aime bien ce jeu. Laisse les autres partir. N'oubliez pas que maintenant une position, ça vaut 1500 euros, 60 000 francs belges. Une position en plus, ça fait 120 000 francs belges. Donc ça veut dire quand même 3 000 euros par position. Alors c'est le real money, le top 5. On peut faire 36 000 euros. Oui, 1,5 million francs belges anciens. Je parle aussi pour le PokerStars de Belgique. Non, c'est pas un bombe ici, non, c'est pas une attaque.
I just dropped my phone. I'm still shaking.
On va peut-être voir action de Danny Covan. Il aime jouer avec les tout petites suited connectors de 7 et 5. Non, il joue tight. Il a promis de jouer 3 heures très tight. Il le fait.
So Roman has King 10 offsuit. He opens the pot here to 1. Oh, he's pretty high. 1.55. 155, not 1 point. It's pretty. Oh, Bernabeu.
Bernabeu has an ideal chance to go over it. hope he doesn't super race him because he will have no action back.
I don't think that Roman is like losing too many chips, but Bernabeu, like we talked before, he's so active, so he can have like his range is from 7-2s up to aces. There's like you can't put him on a hand in this spot.
I hope Pumpernickel won't think that Bernabeu is just a little bit steaming now for the pot. I would think so too. The race is to 415,000 for Bernabeu.
So
he gets to call 260.
260 to call for Roman. Just fold it, Roman. Yeah, that's my man. That's my man.
Very smart move of Roman. He doesn't fall into the trap. Bernabeu looks angry against him. Why don't you call me? Why don't you call me?
So we have some technical problems with okay, we still have problems. We're just gonna continue. There will be a break in 34 minutes where we So after the break, so we will not see the whole cards of who is it? Oh, we see them again? Okay, it looks like it is working again. It's just okay, we just got the message that we will be able to see the whole cards again, maybe, or like we don't want to stop the table because just of one player. So we gonna keep his whole cards covered. So we just have the tournament director in here. He's standing in my way, so I can't see the monitor, and I hope he will leave again pretty soon. It's like you can't work like a professional team if like everybody all the time someone is coming in and wants you for an autograph and says that your hair looks cute today.
Il a 6 ou 8 noms pareils de cœur. Il a fait 50 000.
Bernabeu is raising again, 8-6 suited. He just can't he can't just move down one gear. He's always like driving 280 whatever the card is.
He says there's no out for me. Too dangerous against the chip lead. Danny Coven vient de nouveau à la table. Il est venu chez Sebo, notre amis belges qui sont à la porte, un peu mental coach. Sebo se lève craint que notre ami Corinne ne s'enflamme pas. Il est maintenant 4e en position parce que naturellement Lagerström a pris le lead avec 5 millions, Bernabeu a encore 4,8, Pumpernickel a 3,2 et Corinne a juste 3 millions exact. La moyenne est de 2000,5.